like coyotes and possums. They live with us, and we don't fuck with them because they don't fuck with us.
Right.
It's almost like they know. As long as when you see a human, just run from them. If you stay and attack, we're gonna get exterminated. It's almost like they know that instinctively, right?
Yeah, it is almost like they know it instinctively.
Yeah,
they're very intelligent.
Yeah, we got dude.
They're
we got
intelligent like a monkey.
I got coyotes all over me, and possums, and those things look fucking scary.
Possums aren't scary though, but they do carry diseases, like serious diseases.
They look scary. They look like giant rats.
The coyotes, man, they're fucking clever. They're so clever.
And they're clever enough to know not to fuck with humans, because if they did, they'll take a dog, they'll take a little chihuahua and eat that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But if they started attacking, if they attack one child, they're just going to go in. There's going to be an extermination process.
Well, there was one recently that attacked a kid, and there's a video of it. This guy's like he set his kid down like his young baby. His kid was like 2 years old, and he sets his kid down. He's taking some things out of his car, and the baby starts screaming. A fucking coyote's dragging the baby away.
Did he get the baby back?
Yeah, he screamed and ran after it, and the kid's crying. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you when a coyote honeypotted my dog Johnny? Remember Johnny Cash?
Yeah. Wait. Johnny Cash, which was
the
after
giant
Frank?
mastiff. The mastiff.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we had chickens, right? And chickens, they brood, and what a brood is like sometimes chickens, when there's no rooster, they're convinced, like chickens lay eggs every day, pretty much, and they don't turn into chicks because there's no rooster to fertilize the egg, right? Rooster fucks the hen lays an egg, that egg's viable, it becomes a chick.
Yeah.
But the chickens don't know that. So sometimes they get it in their head that this egg is going to be a baby. And so they pluck their own feathers out and they sit on this egg. If you come near them, they peck at you, and they're brooding. And they won't lay an egg for a long time. And to get them out of the brooding, what you have to do is you have to take them from their big chicken coop, and then you have to put them in a small chicken coop where they have to hold onto a railing. So they can't sit down on the ground and brood, and there's no egg in there. So they have to sit on this railing and hold. If you keep them there for a few days, they snap out of it. Then you put them back in the chicken coop. Well, this fucking coyote was so smart that it became friends with Johnny. And Johnny was like this giant dog. He was fucking huge. He was 140 pounds, this big old fucking head. And this other chicken coop was small. So we had the big chicken coop that was protected from coyotes and such, and then the small chicken coop that you would put the brooders in. And so somehow or another, this coyote became friends with Johnny. And the pool guy fucked up, and he left the gate open. So the gate was open to where the chicken coop was. And the coyote convinced Johnny to destroy this little chicken coop. And so, like, he couldn't do it. He was too little. The coyote's like 30 pounds, but Johnny's like $140. And the coyote couldn't eat Johnny because he was huge. But he thought this coyote was his friend. And so I'm sitting there, we're playing some kind of game. I forget we're playing Monopoly or some shit. And we're looking out the window, and I see a fucking coyote running through the backyard with a chicken in his mouth. And he hops on top of, bro, we had like a 6-foot fence. This coyote jumped to the top of that fence like an acrobat, put his paws, his 2 front paws, and then his back paws with a chicken in his mouth and sprung over the fence. I was like, motherfucker. And we ran outside. I'm like, how did this fucking coyote get a hold of the chicken? How'd this happen? And then I went over to where the chicken coop was, and there's Johnny just sitting here with this destroyed chicken coop looking at me like, what did I do? And I was like, what the fuck did you do, man? He destroyed the chicken coop. The coyote convinced him to get into that chicken coop because it couldn't do it. So he tore the chicken coop apart, and the coyote's like, thank you, snatch, see ya, pew.
Yo, that's crazy.
Crazy. But then Johnny got a taste of chickens. He decided that, oh, well, I should kill chickens too. And Johnny was huge. So another time, someone else left the fucking fence open, and Johnny just went through the chicken coop, the big one, because he was so big. He just fucking tore it apart. And he killed 9 chickens. And by the time I got to him, like, we looked out the window. It was like, why is Johnny in the chicken coop? Fuck! We ran outside, and he had torn a hole in the chicken coop and just went ham. So we had like 19 chickens left, and he killed 9 of them.
Fuck.
And there's a few that were still alive that were fucked up. big old fucking puncture wounds in them and shit, where he was just shaking them. And then he would
And
go
whatever
on to the
happened
next
to
one.
Johnny Cash?
He died.
Of
He got
old age?
Yeah, it was sad.
How long ago was that?
Quite a while ago. He was 13. It was real sad.
It was like 10 years ago?
It was real. At the end, man, he couldn't even walk. I used to have to carry him outside, and then he would go to the bathroom, and then I'd carry him to his food. It was sad.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
That's how one of my cats got cancer. And man, you just watch him die slowly.
Yeah.
It's